Yo, what's good, guys? President J here. It's been a while since I haven't uploaded, but I'm gonna try to bring out consistent content for you guys, weekly or possibly daily. Depends how much content I can find to do. That's gonna give you guys satisfaction and is gonna get my views up. I'm just trying to get my YouTube career started. I got my host set up already. I'm missing like two things, but we'll get that along the future. If I really need it, I'll copy for you guys so you guys can get better content, better quality, more I should say. But let's get into the video anyways. So today the video is gonna be about Thor, his skills, his abilities, and how you should build him. Now I created my fair share of mistakes of using Thor, and his skills, even his major artifacts. But I'm gonna show you the mistakes that I made, so you won't have to do them, and you can start off perfect with Thor. Let's get into the video, right? Let's get into his skills. You're gonna get, when you see level 50, you're gonna get all his skills. Obviously, these don't matter right now. You're gonna get these eventually. What matters is the specialty and the mastery skills, because this is what you're gonna have to pick, and this is what will maximize your character. It also depends on your playstyle. Let's get into the video, right? Now look, support heroic ability. Support, listen, support. Alright, this is the Warrior's Fury right here. Read the description. Press L1 to channel the power of the gods, supercharging the Odin Force ability beyond its normal limits. Now, when you use this ability, your Odin Force is supercharged. You're gonna be able to do more damage. You could constantly use Odin Force. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, let me show you right here. Look at the meter in the top. You see how it has a hammer up there, right? That's your Odin Force. When you use it, obviously, you gotta hold R2. You're gonna have electricity around you. Look, you're going to have electricity around you. Look, guys, you're gonna have electricity. You see how it goes down, right? When you hold it, it goes down the meter. You use L1, it's going to overcharge it. It's getting overcharged. So you basically could constantly use it. You don't, until that timer right there is up, constantly use it. You see it came up. Now the meter, it goes down when I use it. These are the abilities for it. You can enhance it if you want to, or you could make it as a support. Let's get into it. Out of all of these three, pick Ymir's Wrath. Nearby teammates receive a temporary damage boost of 25% when Warrior's Fury is activated. I don't know about you guys, but I focus on damage. That's what you want to do. You want to be able to do damage, but you also want to be able to have a balance, do damage and have good defense. Pick the first one out of all of these three. The second one, you revive people. You want to be a support, you could pick that one if you want to. It's not a bad one. This one, nearby teammates recover 10% willpower every 3 seconds. That's not bad. But the one that you want to focus on yourself is the damage. You're going to do way more damage with it on. You're going to get that one automatically. You need that. Make sure you get that. This is alright. This is Warrior 2. This is the second ability you're able to use with the same one. The first one, enemies defeat while Warrior's Fury is active, has a 50% chance to drop a heroic orb. That's crap. We don't want that. Look at this one. Hell's Anger. Increases critical attack damage by 25% and critical attack chance by 10% of anyone affected by Warrior's Fury. So it's gonna help you out, and it's gonna help your teammates out as well. It's gonna give them a damage boost, as well as you. The third one, nearby teammates receiving an intermittent intrinsic energy boost of 20% while Warrior's Fury is active. That's cool, but you know, let's focus on yourself, the damage, important ones. Alright, so this is your lightning throw basically. For the first ability, hold up to 3 charges of the God Blast, and also the ability charges faster, but you won't lift the enemies into the air how you regularly do based on the preview you have there. You see how when you first use it without these abilities, it's gonna pick the enemies up and it's also gonna throw them, but you're only gonna have 1 charge. But with this one, you could hit them 3 times. Like, and you get it faster, the ability. Don't you want that? Like, pretty obvious. The second one is Son of the Elder Gods. Look, the God Blast Whirlwind, you see, talking about the Whirlwind I was talking about earlier. It inflicts 20% more damage and applies cryo damage to targets caught in the swirling vortexes. If you guys don't know what cryo is, it's ice. It's ice damage. You're putting ice damage into it. Legend of Asgard. Enemies caught in the God Blast Whirlwind have a 33% chance to drop regain packs. Well, regen packs, sorry. You do a finisher and you get regen packs from that. You don't need this. You know? I'm trying to help you guys. You don't need that. You do not need that. Every time you get these abilities, the first thing that you have to pick is the middle ability. You know, like these. This is the first thing you gotta pick, because this is what helps you so much. You know? Alright. Let's go to the second one. Overexposure. God Blast inflicts 15% increased normal and stun damage against shocked enemies. You guys don't know what shocked is? It should be, it shouldn't be too hard. When you hit enemies with our order forces on, you're gonna inflict lightning damage on them, which is shocked. You're gonna shock them. That's what it is. Once they have it, it's shocked because you hit them, so they're the ones being shocked. You feel me? You're gonna do 15% increased damage of that. The second one, Overcharge Blast. God Blast inflicts 20% increased damage when triggered while overcharged. So this right here would be good to use with this one because it's gonna overcharge you. So you're gonna do hella damage. The third one, defeating enemies with God Blast refunds 5% of assault heroic energy. Heroic energy is what the ability uses. It's its cooldown basically. You could charge it up. You either hit enemies or you get this, so you can get it faster. You get the ability faster. Let's move on to the ultimate. This is L1 and R1. This is the Bifrost. This is your main ability. That's gonna do a bunch of damage. You obviously get the middle one as always. Always get it. Alright, let's go to the first one. The first one in this tree. The Bifrost channels the heart of Jotunheim on impact. If you guys don't know what Jotunheim is, that's where Loki was born. That's the people with the ice powers, the ice crystals, I forgot what they call them. The giants. The ice giants, there you go. It's gonna make your Bifrost do ice damage when you land. The second ability is going to leave a hazardous area around you. It's basically fire. Everybody around it is going to be on fire. The third one is basically a healing aura. You're going to put it down, and everybody that's inside of it will heal 10% of their willpower per second to all team members within the area. Now that's gonna help them get their abilities faster, even their passive. Let's go to the second one now. This is, guys gotta pay attention. The first one, Invigorating Bioforce. Hit work orbs restore an additional 5% of ultimate hit work energy when picked up. That's cool, but you barely see those, so you don't really, you don't need that. The second one, Asgard's Light, automatically recovers 50% of your maximum willpower when returning from the Bifrost. Pretty simple. The third one, this is the one that I picked. The one that you guys should pick. Odin's Blessing of the Realm. Automatically activate Odin Force overcharge when returning from the Bifrost. It requires a Divine Chaos skill. If you don't know what that is, you go over here. Let's see, Divine Chaos. This is what it is. This is where that ability benefits from. So you're gonna be automatically overcharged when you come back from the Bifrost. So you're not gonna be defenseless when you just come out of it. Let's go to the Mastery. This is for the first one, melee. You could do increased melee stun damage by 15%. It's all you guys it's your own personal preferences. Remember, this is my preferences. This is what I think makes Thor a better character. Alright? Alright. I picked this one. Increases all ranged attack damage by 15%. When you throw the hammer, it's going to do 15% extra damage, guys. That's a big bump as compared to these others. You do light and heavy attacks, it boosts the energy of heroic ability meters. This one is 1.5%. This one is 2% for heavy attacks. It basically tells you in its name. The second one is what you want to go for. Range damage. Let's go for the second one right here, guys. This one does increase damage from unarmed attacks by 15%. What's an unarmed attack? I'm gonna show you. Look. When you hit with the hammer, you're not unarmed. Throw the hammer somewhere. When you hit with this, with your regular fist, you're gonna do 50% extra damage. When you pin an enemy down, if you pin an enemy, you pin the enemy down and you just punch him right there. Punch him. You pin him down, just punch him right where he's at. You get the combo finishes faster. Well, the takedowns, you get them faster. And you could do a bunch of damage from it. Let's see. They were mastery, right? Alright. Let's move on. The second one, guys. Increase damage from combo finishers by 25%. What's a combo finisher? Let me show you guys. A combo. You guys should know what combo is? Look. Square, 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 triangle. That's a combo. You can do square, 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 charge it up with Odin Force, and you do more damage with that. That would be a combo finisher. You're gonna do more damage when you completely finish a combo. gonna do more damage. The third one, this one right here, takedown specialization. This is when you do the takedowns. The triangle and circle. Once you have enemies bar up to a certain thing, you're gonna be able to do the takedown. It gives you 3 choices. Perform a takedown, spawns a regen pack. That's corny because you already get regen when you do the takedown. You don't need that. Perform a takedown, spawns a heroic orb. Not bad, but you get that passively. You don't need that. Takedown recovers a bonus 50% amount of willpower. You need this for your abilities. You're gonna get it faster. You need that. Let's go to the ranged attacks now. Out of all of these, you hold R2 to charge tornado throw and cause the hammer to spawn a series of lightning explosions on impact. They said was the ability to pin combatants. Cool, whack though. The third one right here, hold R2 then release precisely when the hammer flashes to guarantee the throw. Inflicts 20% increased critical tech damage. Requires tornado throw to be unlocked. That's cool, but what are the chances of you critting? If it was a critical attack chance, that's beast, but it's not. So that's not gonna do nothing for me because what are the chances of you critting? The second one though, manual targeting. Hold R2 to manually target enemies while aiming tornado throw. Disables the ability to bring combatants. Now, based on the preview there, you could hold the hammer and it's going to target the enemies for you. You see how it changed to the enemies. Alright? Alright. This one right here, the middle tree. The critical return. Increase the chance the hammer will inflict critical attack chances on return flight. On return flight. This is what return flight is. You throw the hammer and it comes back to you. That's the return flight. Now you're going to do 35% extra critical attack on that. But you do barely damage with the return attack. And yet again, this is not your critical attack chance, it's the critical attack damage. You don't need that. This one right here, increase hammer throw and recoil speed by 50%. This is what you need. Forget about everything else. It tells you in the name. You want to do your stuff faster. The third one sucks. You don't need that. Don't even think about that. We're going to right here. This is the flight. When you fly, you could generate electricity with the first one. Sucks. I don't care. The second one, you will fly faster when you hold X. While using the auto force. The second one, you gotta press circle while trying to shoot out bolts of lightning at nearby targets. That sucks. Now let's go to the intrinsic ability. This is the order force basically. That's what the intrinsic is. The first one is defeating enemies while order force is active. Strikes nearby targets with lightning. Cool. That's the one you should go for. You're gonna do more damage with that. Second one forces where you deal damage, you get willpower faster. Third one, defeating enemies while order force is active has a 25% chance to generate regen packs for all team members. That's cool. Yet again, it's something for teammates, not for you. That's a support thing. If you want to be a support, switch to Kamala Khan, Miss Marvel. That's the support in the game. You use her. Increase the maximum amount of intrinsic order force energy by 15%. 15%. 15%. 15. You're gonna get your order force faster with this. Well, not faster. It's gonna be longer. Get that one, please. On this side, the honed force. Reduce the overall energy cost of using the intrinsic order force ability by 10%. So not only do you get the order force to be longer with this one, but you could also reduce the energy cost of it, so you won't waste your energy fast, so you could use it longer. Let's move on to the overcharge. Power hazard. When overcharged, power attacks generate small electrical hazards. What's a electrical hazard? It's going to cause damage to everybody around you. There's also this one, lightning field. When overcharged, surrounding enemies will be intermittently struck by lightning. Not bad, but I prefer this one. When overcharged, counter enemy attacks summon an additional lightning bolt with explosion size increased by 35%. This one is not bad. You gotta be nice with countering. I'm not nice with countering yet, so I don't really use that. But this is also, these are all good skills you could use. Remember, it's your personal preferences. Charge resistance. Increase damage resistance by 50% when order force is overcharged. You know what that means? Every damage they do to you is gonna be halved. They're gonna do 50% less damage to you when you have order force overcharged. Alright guys. Charge recovery. It says it in its name. You get the order force ability faster. Charge the work. Increase work energy regeneration when order force is overcharged by 10%. You're gonna get the Bifrost ability faster. You need that. This one right here. Increase all damage by 15% when order force is overcharged. Forget these abilities. Forget that. Forget that. Forget all this. This is the one you gotta get. That's what you guys need. Now let's get on to your artifact. Your major artifact. You get these. I'm gonna make a video about these on how you get these in another video. This is my mistake. I'm showing you guys my mistakes. The Sacred Mournstone of Lethal Will. Look at the perks it gives you. You gotta upgrade these. You see how it says square boost? Just so you unlock them. Increases critical chance. Critical chance. Remember, this is good. This is what you need. This is what I'm talking about. You need critical chance. Not critical tech damage. Critical chance. So you could crit every time. When the damage boost is active. How do you activate the damage boost? Look at the bottom. Or you press the left analog and the right analog simultaneously and you get the damage boost. I'm gonna show you here. Look. That's your red. That's the damage boost. You get a 15-second damage boost. And it has a 5-minute cooldown. Use that where you're overcharged. You're fucking a powerhouse. You're gonna be doing good damage. Increase the duration of all damage buffs by 4 seconds. That's amazing. You get an extra 4 seconds of the tears offense. That's great. I should have picked this one right here. I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to pick this one. I'm going to pick it. Why you say that? Why do I pick that? Look at its abilities. Increased damage on enemies affected by any status. You're Thor. You spawn electricity everywhere. That's the status. You're gonna do more damage with it. The good thing about this is that it's active. It's a passive. It's activated at all times. You need that. Do that. Get this. You get this from the campaign. Finish the campaign. You get all of this. They get the next boost. 11.7. Basically 12% increased status damage from all attacks. Get that, please. Look at the boost. Look at the analog. To trigger an explosion that deals exploit damage on enemies affected by any status and increases all status damage against any unaffected enemies hit. That's OP for Thor. All he does is status effects. This is what you guys need for your Thor right here. Don't make a mistake like I did and pick this. This works for like Black Widow because she's a powerhouse with buffs. Pick this one, guys. Pick the tax again. That's what it's called, I believe so. Well, this is a long video. I'm gonna, edit it out, try to make it shorter for you guys. For you guys to get the fastest amount of content so you guys can check what to do. Thank you guys for looking at my video. Click the like and subscribe button if you want for more. I know this video is a bit longer, but don't worry. I'm just starting YouTube again on my equipment. I'm gonna get faster. Don't worry. I'm going to get faster.